Well, today is September 5th, Labor Day, long weekend. And I put a wire across the driveway up here, and I put a wire across the driveway at the road so the cows could mow the grass down on both sides of the driveway and down the ditches. And the sows still haven't had their babies yet, but they're big and fat. That's Mr. Boar right there. That's a mama right there. Two more mamas over there. Oh no, the boar is the second one in the line there, in front of the black heifer, or black cow there. Anyway, there's the steers. I don't know where the heifer calf is, but there's the steers. But my dilemma here is now, there's my engine out of my truck. Seized up solid. I haven't even begun to tear it apart yet. 350. The roller cam in it. This is the line that blew out of the oil filter housing that caused it to seize up. This line goes to the rad to cool the engine oil. But this plastic thing here that holds it in there, I guess, let go. I don't know. But she sees solid. I can't turn it over. And then, being when I pulled the engine out, the transmission, everything came with it, because it had a broken transmission mount. So I lost a lot of the oil. So I figured I'd drop the pan out of it and change the oil and filter. Well, as you know, I've been having shifting problems with it. And I thought it was a sloppy linkage, and I put all new bushings and everything in it and tightened it up, and it seemed to be better. But when I dropped the pan, there was pieces of the automatic clutch bands in the bottom of the pan. And that's the transfer case. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I took the transfer case off. Once I got it out, I used the forklift with the long forks and stuck it underneath the truck there. Took the Y pipe off and the cross member off and dropped it down. I picked up a new transmission mount. But that's going to have to go into a shop, because I know nothing about these electronic automatic transmissions. There's a huge plug with about 16 wires that plugs into there. And these are the oil cooling lines. This is the vent tube which a rubber hose goes onto. And that's everything out of the truck. It's a big open hole. I've got no other wheels here, and it's been impossible to get a ride anywhere from anybody. I guess it's because of COVID or whatever, I don't know. But that's the way it is. I just don't know where the funds are going to come from. I have no idea. That's why I'm kind of like I got the engine stand set up on the engine hoist here to hook the engine onto. But because I don't know where the funds are going to come from, I haven't even started to tear it apart, because where do I put all the parts, and trying to find funds for the parts, and if I have to send the block in to get the cylinder bored out, and oversized pistons or re-sleeved or whatever, I just don't know. And then now that transmission, because it's no use putting it back in and then having it fail when it's 40 below, and then have to pay a shop to pull it out, because it was a bugger to get out, especially these top two bolts here and here, because there was only like an inch of room between the firewall, and with only one hand working, it was freaking a 3-day job just to get them 2 bolts out. I used to be able to pull an engine in 3-4 hours. This took me like 3 weeks to pull this engine out, because I'd work on it for a couple of 3 hours one day, and the next morning I couldn't move out of bed in pain so bad. But there she sits. So they've been mowing the grass down in the yard up to here. I don't want to let them pass here, because they'll be knocking everything over and crapping on everything. Well, there's another steer back there. And there's a steer there. I don't know where the heifer is. She might be laying down against the house trailer here. That's usually where she lays down after I feed her. Yeah, she's laying down right there. I don't know if you can see her with the shadows. Just beyond that utility trailer there, non-tractor trailer. I don't know if you can see her there. I can't see it on the screen, but she's laying right there. Steers have been eating the leaves off my one oak tree here. I can't reach them on the other trees, but this one here, it's had a hard life, because the German Shepherd I used to have, she used to dig in the snowbank and chew the tree down when it was young. It goes to slaughter in October along with 2 others. Everything's a mess. Parts everywhere. I need a master brake cylinder for that. So it's puking all the brake fluid out, so I got no brakes in except for the parking brake. Where's Mr. Bull? He keeps disappearing all the time. He might be down there behind the sea can over there. Down there, I don't know. He was here a few minutes ago when I fed them all. Anyway. for getting anything done this summer. This truck has put a damper on all of that. I had to cancel a mini excavator for cleaning up all the manure from last winter and bedding back there. So I'm just gonna have to wait till next year and clearing the fence line, the front fence line up there. I'll have to wait till next year because I gotta figure out where the funds are gonna come from for this. Or I gotta sell all the cows out because I would have no way of hauling hay this winter. Nice and I hiding under the deck. Okay, I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update what's going on. Thanks for watching.